Peace and love. This is your boy Gabriel. I come live at you from Phoenix, Arizona. I've been out here for the past couple of weeks now, and Spirit brought me here because remember, Phoenix, we are in a consciousness of cleansing, of awakening. So I was in Los Angeles, and now here I'm in Phoenix. So wherever the Spirit tells me to go is where I go. I go where I am needed to bring awareness to this reality. So from here, I'm gonna go to Pyramid Peaks up in the mountains to meditate. Arizona is amazing. It's a powerful place. The energetic current here is incredible. But the Spirit has to call you to come here. Whenever you come here, it's because there's something your soul wants. It wants to ground you. You come here to ground yourself, to come back into your soul. Arizona is a place you come to ground yourself and come back into your soul. There is a lot of ancestry energy here. It's connected to Africa. There's ancestry energy in Arizona, which is A to Z. A to Z, that means all the codes, genetic codes within your body, A to Z. It's here. This is why Arizona is very, very powerful. This is why a lot of people go to Grand Canyon. A lot of people, if people who take road trips, make a stop in Arizona. It's like what Egypt is in our soul. It's connected spiritually, ancestrally to us. Each and every one of this soul in this reality has ancestral connection. The divine, what you call divine essence of God or something, is rooted here in Arizona. Ever since I've been in the States, in America, I've always felt connected to Arizona. When my spiritual journey started, the first place I went for cleansing was Arizona, then Colorado. But again, I break down metaphysical connections to everything. That is spiritual energy, connections to everything. It's not science, man thinking science. It's not. But I came from that world. So if you know a lot of Africans, we collect degrees. But spirit, I have my own awakening that showed me a lot of things. And I vow to continue in this path, to bring spiritual awareness in everything. It's not you smiling. It is not you speaking, but it is you, the depth, the aspect of yourself that is all-knowing, that we call the divine God. But that's not even God. It's the essence in God, is what speaks through each and every one of us. That's what we have lost connection to. That's what that have disconnected us from each other. This is why we compete with one another, because we have lost that thing, that gives us light. It is still giving us light, but we are not embracing the light and using it to unite one another. So everything that's happening, the corona, the soul, the corona had to cleanse the veil. The ego, son the devil. That's why you had the freezing in Texas. You had, all these things that's happening around the world right now. There has to be cleansing. You have to kill the ego. You have to purify the ego. That in death, that is why Spanish flu had to happen, to purify things. Death brings purification. This is why people had to die in order to bring a new consciousness and new awakening. This is what's happening right now. So I only want to speak about things that can bring awareness to you. When you watch this video, you are called to watch this because Gabriel is here to vibe the infinite truth to everyone. But you also is Gabriel. You also is the Christ. You also is the love. You also is the divine essence of God. You are the essence of God, the one who's the light worker, the one who's the bringer of hope and spirit. For what I am is what you are. I realize that. I'm not so special, better than you. The special is the light within. and each and every one of us have that. So I am here in Pyramid Peaks. I'm gonna go hike up in the mountain. Today is March the 14th. So 14th, which is very powerful. Yesterday was really divine. It was the March 13th. 1-3, which gives you like the pyramid with the essence of the divine within, the eye, which is 4. Today is 5-14, which is actually the 5-star, the Star of David. So I have to go up there. We are here to bring awareness. We are here to purge. We are vessels for the divine to flow. Once you accept that calling, it will guide you to go where you need to go. Sometimes you decide to wake up, but you are afraid to take the steps. When your soul wants you to do something, you have to do it. And it has been one of my difficult challenges. When you think you are waking up, right? And then the spirit start telling you, go here. Then you start worrying about, oh, how do I pay my bills? The spirit tell you to leave the job that you're working because you have better things for you to do. But you're like, well, how do I pay my bills? How do I handle this? Those are a very, good questions to ask. But the thing is, when we are not connected, we might not pay, if we listen, it will guide us to how we will pay our bills. It will guide us to how we will take care of things. But for me, I was very, I want to do it my way, my thinking way. And the spirit was trying to guide me to where I need to go, because each and every one of us have a sole purpose, what we are here to do. I'm now discovering mine. I'm here to uplift. I am here to help people remember who they are. That's what Gabriel does. It brings you awareness. I am here to walk the difficult path in order to show that path that we think is difficult in our mind is actually the easy path to take. The path of darkness is the easiest path to take. But for the ego mind, the false self is difficult. Oh, don't walk there. Don't go through the hell. But you must walk through hell to get to heaven. That means you have to deal with yourself, the ego self that thinks it has the best interest for you. It believes that, but it's programmed to survive. The ego self is programmed to survive. So it will come up with things to help you, schemes to help you to survive. Selfish ways. It's not about the humanity. It's about me and my own family. But you forget, the soul is the soul of all. My soul is connected to your soul. There's only one soul. There's only one spirit. There's only one life. We are all existing in that one life, one soul. But the false self tells you you are separate from the all I, the all soul, the all mind, the all body, which I call the Christ energy, the Christ light. That is what is in the divine God. When all of us come together, we become the Christ light, which shines in the sun. We are the light of the sun. You and I together. There is no sun. It's me and you. So when we start separating from one another, we're not connected to each other. Guess what happens? The sun becomes toxic. Oh, now we're getting too much sun. It has cancer. It shouldn't have give you radiation. The sun shouldn't. The sun is what you are. That sun that shines, your soul's light shines brighter than that sun, than that radiation. This is why Christ consciousness, the light, it will burn you. It will burn the ego and free your soul. That's what the sun does. That's what corona light does. People don't even get that. Corona light. That's like the highest purification of Christ's light, the energy. People think this sun has radiation in it. It's because we have disconnected from that side, from that light. So everything is too bright for us anymore. But the soul's light shines brighter than the sun. Because remember, when the souls are in harmony, in oneness, in unity, of connected to the all-knowing universe, is the greatest love of all. That's the purest light. That's why when people go through spiritual awakening, they go to this place, or they feel this light, they see this light. They're like, oh my God, I've seen God. It's true. I've seen Christ, Jesus Christ. It's true, because when you go there, the kind of love you feel, which is what happened to me, the kind of love and experience, and I didn't have to take shit. I didn't have to take ayahuasca, none of that stuff. It came to me at the right time when I was supposed to feel it. But I had to do something in order for me to be able to go there. I fasted, and I did something that my soul wanted me to do, to basically cleanse my ego self in order for me to be free enough to get into that dimension to feel this truth. I had to purify my earthly yearnings and desires. So I had to fast. I was told to do that in order for me to be able to have that awakening. I am still going through awakening. Remember, family, that what we are going through is a spiritual thing. But what is spirit? Everything is spirit. I am spirit. You are spirit. We are all one spirit. Everything comes from a spiritual root. That was beginning of time. It was a spiritual science. The science is spiritual. But what we are doing is that we are removing that essence. So this is it. I'm taking off now. I'm heading to the mountains. I want to share this message with everyone. This is Gabriel. I'm vibing. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Remain open. Remain open. Remain open. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open, and that fear will pass. Keep your heart open, and that love will flow. Keep your heart open and let the light shine. Just stay open, and you will feel the truth. You will become the truth, and the truth will radiate through you. But keep your heart open. Don't close that. Fear makes you close it. Stay open. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. Stay positive. That's the reason why we say those things. Because in that shit passed through. And then you feel better. Because when it's closed, nothing passes. It's still passing through you because you are energy. But you will feel the pain of holding on to shit. Because you are closed off. Like being constipated. Literally. That's what constipation means. You are constipated in shit that you're not allowing to go. But you got to open up in order for that shit to flow. That's medical plus metaphysical plus real shit talk. Okay? Out.